So I'm wondering something about animals and insects. What I'm wondering is to what extent do they think? I mean, how much does a dog think, or a cat, or a gerbil? And does a worm have any thoughts, or is it merely a machine performing actions? And does an ant have any thoughts? I suppose I'm confused about what a thought is, and when an ant does its thing, surely it's just performing whatever instructions it has in its brain. It'd be interesting to know if an ant actually has a brain. It's really hard to tell these things. But it seems to me that animals like dogs and cats and whatever, and horses and elephants, they must think to an extent. So I'm just wondering what it would be like to be inside one of these animals' minds. To what level do they think at? I mean, surely they communicate in some level. It'd be so interesting to know what an elephant thinks, for example. What does it understand about its world? I never considered before how animals see the world. I never thought about insects and whatever. But I am thinking that if there are aliens out there who are way more than advanced than us, they might consider us to be the same as insects or animals. All of our advanced technology might not amount to much compared to what's possible. If we look at how we were 100 years ago compared to how we are now, huge difference, so many fields. And the same thing applies to any aliens you might meet. You might meet aliens who are at least 100 years more advanced than us. And so if you think about how you would treat someone from 100 years ago, it's hard to see how you would have a great deal of respect for them. They wouldn't really amount to much in terms of knowledge about their lives or about the world. And the same thing applies if aliens encounter us. We might be just the same as horses or sheep or whatever. It is interesting to wonder these things. I'm also wondering if we're actually under observation already. It seems to me that in an infinite universe, there are bound to be other intelligences out there, and they will become very advanced, and so their ability to observe other things in the universe, like humanity, for example, will be very advanced, and so they would be able to look at us and we wouldn't know they were looking. I'm also wondering how far humanity would advance. Because as time goes on, we invent things, we imagine things, we develop things, we improve the way we live. So if we manage to avoid destroying ourselves, it is incredible to wonder just how much humanity might achieve. It's really hard to judge. With the artificial intelligence, with our scientific advance and knowledge, our ability to introduce computing into our lives, it seems to me humans could achieve so much. So as I said, if we avoid destroying ourselves, the future is kind of awesome. It's unimaginable what we might achieve with our computing and our increasing population. It is just stunning what the future holds for us if we can survive it.